today we are at Overtime Cards because we're gonna do an interview with them.
Heidi and Tanner.
We are here with Heidi and Tanner here at
Overtime Cards
In Utah.
In Utah.
in Murray.
Yes.
Am I right? And we got questions to ask them.
Okay.
All right.
Zach, you first.
All right.
So Heidi,
Yeah.
where did the trophies come from?
Softball.
Oh, that's interesting.
I wish I could say award-winning card sales, but that's not what it is. So
Yeah, I don't think that's even a thing.
Anyone would die to have those trophies.
do you think so?
That's
for
nice.
card sale.
Oh, you can pick them up at like the DI. I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of bowling ones at the DI, I think. So.
What position did you play?
Outfield and pitch. Mostly.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Love playing ball.
Yeah.
And Tanner, what is your favorite thing about working here?
I'm
Oh,
curious.
I like. I don't know. I just enjoy interacting with customers, seeing what people collect, and then another part is just, not right now at least, but seeing people open products, seeing people get excited about getting good hits, awesome cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, due to
So-
COVID, we can't open in the store right now.
Mm.
So
But-
it's so they still send us pictures sometimes when they get
Sure.
good stuff. So we still sometimes get to know, but that is part of it that is kind of a bummer.
I'll probably do the same thing that you would do, Tanner, if I was working here.
Mm-hmm.
My dad told me. So,
Yep.
why did you open your shop, Heidi?
I had nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
I was bored one day. No, it's not what I thought I'd be doing ever, but it just sometimes
Changes.
you have a path that you think this is what you want, and something presents itself unexpected, and you think, oh, I'll do this for a year or two until you get back on course, and you just never do. Yeah.
So Tanner, what is your most exciting card story?
Oh man.
Do I
Question
know?
mark.
Do I know?
Question mark.
I don't think you even know, Heidi.
I know what I think his is, but go ahead.
Well, a couple years ago, I was still in high school, and I came in. I didn't have a ton of money like I do now. But
He was a
I wasn't.
customer.
Yeah,
at
I
the
was
time.
a customer at the time, and I was working just one job, and I came in looking for. It was Prism Day for basketball, so I came in with, I think it was $20, and took one pack out of the box. I think Heidi picked it at the time.
I think
So-
Tanya picked
I
it. I
think-
was helping with the break.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And I open it up in the shop, and I get to a card, and it's a Donovan Mitchell 1-of-1 autograph.
Wow.
Autograph from one pack. So
Oh,
So
wow.
Big fan right here.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was some big,
Oh,
a lot of people freaking out
yeah,
at the store.
we were filming a break in the background, and you can hear him in the background squealing, kind of. It was
Wow.
awesome. It
Do you
was
still have that
awesome.
today?
Yep, still have it.
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
my
I don't know.
god.
That
That
was
probably sells for over that was bugs
That-
or something.
that was
Jumping.
probably, as on our end, that was probably one of the funnest things too, because he was so excited. And that's part of that, not being able to see people open and
Yeah.
be excited.
That is
You don't
fun.
have to,
I know.
so you
All
can't
it is-
see people getting excited for getting a good pull.
No, because they're not allowed to open in the store.
Yeah.
Because what happens is other people want to watch them open, and they encroach on that personal space that we all have to keep on top of.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
And yeah, and so we just don't encourage them to open.
That's why people like your show, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they get to watch people open. They get to see cards and stuff,
Yeah.
and they're not hovering over your shoulder, making anybody potentially sick. So,
Heidi,
yes.
what year did you start collecting?
That much.
I'm gonna say 1988.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And
I was working for the Jazz at the time, and one of my jobs was going and getting the opposing team to hook them up for their TV interview.
Oh.
Oh, so
And-
you were like in the press conferences, right?
No, we were on the TV. I was on the TV crew.
Nice.
And so one of my jobs is going down there, and they were warming up. It was like noon, because they'll do a morning warm up and afternoon warm up. Then they kind of eat, then they kind of putz around, and then they get ready for the game when they come out at like 5:36. Then they go back in, final words, and then they come out during the introduction. We always take the halftime show at like 12:30. One of my jobs was to go get them, bring them over, hook up their microphone, do the sound checks and stuff. And I didn't watch basketball back then. I knew I would watch the Lakers play the Celtics, but that was about it.
Hashtag Laker fan.
Okay, there you go. Okay. And so they'd wear their warm-up jackets, so their names were covered. So they'd say, oh, get so-and-so, and I'm like, who's that?
Yeah, like you didn't know who Karl Malone or John
I
Stockton.
knew our team, I didn't know the opposing
Team.
team. That's who
so
we
you
would
didn't know the
interview.
Golden State Warriors?
Pardon me?
So you
The
didn't.
Golden State Warriors?
They were nothing back in
Yeah.
1988.
Yeah, because they
Who
were nothing.
was
So
Zach?
no
Who
one
was their
knew their
best player
names.
in 1988-ish?
Like it was like Chris Mullin or
Yep.
something.
Chris Mullin, his rookie was 1988, the same year as John Stockton's was. Yeah. Okay.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but he wasn't Chris Mullin, the one you know now.
Yes.
He was just a rookie putz.
Yeah.
right?
He was just a rookie that was trying
Yeah.
to make himself.
Everybody would know who Dominique was, who
Yeah.
Jordan was, all those guys. They knew who those guys
Scottie
were.
Pippen?
His rookie was 88 as well.
Ah.
You're missing out, dude. Come on. Get on this.
George, you know this stuff, Zach. Thought basketball
All right.
was your
But see,
deal.
but
I know, but like.
But some of them had played for a couple years before their rookie card came out, but they still
Yeah.
weren't the featured guy necessarily,
Like
right?
Michael Jordan,
Say,
1986 is when he first
Yeah.
rookie.
So anyway, that was kind of one of my jobs, and so I found some trading cards at a gas station, and I started using them for flashcards.
Nice.
So I had something to talk to them about. If
Like you
look,
guys.
Besides stats, it would say where they were born, where they went to school. And so I would look at them and have something to talk to them about on our long walk back. And when you're in their personal space, hooking them up and stuff, it's nice to feel like it's okay to have something to talk to them about.
Yeah.
So it was just a total accident how it turned into trading cards and blah, 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 blah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Tanner, what are your favorite teams in sports?
Well,
Ooh.
I've growing up in Utah, the Utah Jazz, of course.
Homer.
I've
Homer, you're
big
Homer.
Jazz fan. Other than that, don't really have, I guess, a baseball team. I kind of follow baseball, but it's not really a team I like.
Yeah.
And then just other local teams, Utah Utes,
He likes
BYU.
more individual players, I think, than teams. Seems
Oh.
like.
Well, you're in luck after Cooper says it the next question.
Oh, okay.
That's a good
Heidi,
lead in
yeah.
there.
What year did you open your shop?
1986. No, 1996. Excuse me.
Wow.
Wow. You were alive.
And yeah, you survived a lot.
Wow. So, oh yeah. So, Tanner, what are your favorite players?
Man, I first liked Kevin Durant. He was really the one that got me into basketball at first. That was probably 2010, 2011.
Yeah, I was about to say
But-
that. Like 2000.
Yeah, so he was my first favorite guy, and then after that, just through the years, I've liked different players. When I first got into collecting, Giannis was one of the guys I was really into picking up his stuff.
Nobody ever thought
So-
he would be as good as he is now.
Yeah. But there were a couple other guys, they don't always pan out. But other than that, other local players too. DeLon Wright, he played at the University of Utah.
Yeah.
Joel Ballenboy, if you've heard of him.
Nope.
He
What?
played for Utah a few years ago. he played up at Weber State in college.
We-
So there's
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah,
Yeah.
when the Jazz got it, that was funny,
Mhm.
yeah.
yeah.
What are some of your favorite cards from your PC?
Yes, this is the one I want.
Some of my stuff is really off the wall, though. Gosh, where to start? So I collected John Stockton from like day one, pretty much. So there's some Stocktons that I like. I have an Olympic one that an autographed Olympic one that came
Wow.
out just a few years ago from the 92-93 year. And then I have a piece of a shoe on a card that's Stockton. It's a really thick one. You've seen some of those. And then some of my collection is like 61, 62 Fleers. I got a Wilt Chamberlain and some of the old guys. It's all over the place, really. And then back when I was working for the Jazz, it was easier. We had kind of free access to all the players, and so I started getting autographed cards. So I've got an autographed Barkley. I've got an autographed Olajuwon. You know, some of the guys from the different teams. Those cards I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they must be
I'd
going.
say, hey, would you like to sign this one for me? And they were so cool about it back then. Now it's a whole different thing.
Hi,
So
kitty.
I think it's mostly just stuff that I had interactions with players on, I guess.
Yeah, they must be going for thousands of dollars to even get the real.
You know what? And the
It's a-
thing
it's a
is that-
PC.
yeah, it's just part of it was just part of my working history and just kind of they're not authenticated. The only thing I would have would be my Jazz press pass proving I was there, but that still doesn't mean anything in this world right now.
Because
All the forgers and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
different, but it means something to me, I guess. So,
yeah,
'cause I got autographs from people
Cool.
that you just wouldn't even care about. Ron Boone was a fun one. He has a really nice signature.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Heidi, this is awesome.
Thanks for coming in.
I'm so lucky that we can just talk
Hey.
around.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys.
And listen, Coop.
What's your favorite card from your PC?
Probably it's a card that my brother got for me. It's a Michael Cooper certificate auto.
Like where it shows him in his college. It's by the real Michael Cooper. If he got the sticker, he signs it and then slap it onto that
Oh,
card.
nice.
Phil Swift here with flex tape.
Okay, awesome. And yours?
Mine's would probably be, oh gosh, I would say it was from Christmas, where once I was in the cards and we had our business, then I got the present, I opened it, and then I just saw this patch Vince Carter, and then I
Select.
immediately got like,
I wonder where Santa got that one.
Select 2019. It was a throwback card.
what comes to mind, Vince Carter, the 2000 dunk.
Oh
contest.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And if you don't know the dunk contest, great dunks.
Oh yeah. No, you can watch them on YouTube all day long. Really.
What's his most famous dunk,
The
Zachary?
most famous dunk in the dunk contest? Well, I
What?
think it's like the reverse windmill dunk. That looked like the most amazing highlight to me.
Awesome.
And who did that first? Who was the first person to do a windmill dunk?
Atlanta Hawks best player ever.
If you
Oh
question,
yeah, Dominique Wilkins.
Thank you so much.
Sure,
Mhm.
no problem.
Wow, we're so grateful, you guys.
I think it went awesome. I can't believe Heidi would let me and Cooper do that.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's super nice.